Next up, at UFC Louisville, we have Eduarda Moura taking on Denise Gomes. Eduarda Moura, 10-0, undefeated in her career. She is coming off a very successful UFC debut. She's taking on Denise Gomes, 8-3 in her career, 3-2 in her last 5. She's coming off a decision loss to Angela Hill. This is actually going to be a pretty easy breakdown because Eduarda Moura, solid grappler, very good takedowns, good submissions. She's aggressive with the grappling, and she wastes zero time coming across that cage, initiating a takedown, and then just working. The striking is sloppy, but like so many others, that striking is just there to set up the takedowns. She's coming off the ground and pound finish over Montserrat Ruiz. And just for the record, Montserrat Ruiz was a national wrestling champion. She's taking on Denise Gomes. Denise Gomes is a striker. She can grapple as well, but primarily a striker. She is hittable, but she's incredibly tough. Never out of a fight. She's going to continue to move forward, just bite down and bomb away. It takes her a few minutes to get going, but once she is dialed in, she picks up that pace and has no problem taking one to give one. She'll throw some kicks out there as well. She actually can be dangerous, but she is coming off of that. To pay attention. She's coming off that decision loss to Angela Hill where she was taken down 5 times. Dutch, were you good at math? Was the Midwest math any good? Like, you're on the spectrum. You should be good at math, but like in the Midwest, did they teach you good math? Because I have a math equation for you.
I got 12 bulls, 13 cows, 28 chickens, and a half dozen ducks.
Okay. Here's some math for you. Okay. If Angela Hill...
This is an if-and statement.
Well, it's what's the...
That's logic.
Okay. If Angela Hill can take down Denise Gomes 5 times and Eduarda Moura can take down a national wrestling champion 3 times, who wins this fight?
Is it my turn or something? Is that your little lead in to asking me some dumbass fucking question?
Eduarda Moura wins this fight. Which is the correct answer.
You know, this is a female fight, and honestly, it's kind of, you know, I think back sometimes to, you know, sometimes a woman could be a mystery. You know what I mean? It's hard. A man just can't understand.
A mystery,
you know,
you have yet to solve. Jacob's
yeah,
very own Rubik's Cube.
I know, man. Sometimes all it takes to please her, honestly, is the touch of your hand. You know, and other times you gotta take it slow. Hold her all night long. Heaven knows there's so many ways a man can go wrong. Sing the rest. Must be doing something right. I just heard you sigh. One of these songs you're going to know, Angelo. And you mentioned those 5 takedowns, and I'm thankful that you did. Because 3 of those motherfuckers came in the 3rd round. And this fight probably is not going to see the 3rd round. And I'm glad you mentioned Montserrat Ruiz, because I'm a big fan, right? She was, I think, a former lock of the week before against Cheyenne, came in, used her wrestling in that fight, but she's a very tiny girl, right? And if you watch more in a previous fight, another tiny girl. 3 fights before that, another tiny girl. She's a big girl. She's fought at 125. She tries to fight at 115 because she needs to use her size and her wrestling and her grappling. Also, if you watch that Montserrat Ruiz fight, which I assume you did, right, that fight did not end in the 1st round, right? And if you look at the body language, the way she's huffing and puffing like my bull Ricky to start that 2nd round after I get done riding him, I mean, I can go 8 seconds on a bull, no problem. Easy peasy. Get off. No question. I don't know what you're snickering for again. The snickering's got to stop. But if you look at her in the start of that 2nd round, a little huffing and puffing a little bit, right? And I know Denise Gomes was taken down 5 times, 3 in the 3rd round, right, by Angela Hill. Angela Hill's a savvy veteran, right? She's not very predictable in what she does. She came in with the game plan, was able to get a takedown in the 1st round, 1 in the 2nd round. Denise gets a little bit tired, gets to the 3rd round. Remember, Denise reversed that position, almost got an arm bar on Angela Hill in that 1st round or 2nd round, whatever it was. I say all that to say this, right? Eduarda Moura is probably going to get a takedown in the 1st round. She might have 4 minutes and 30 seconds of control. No doubt about that. Is she going to get the finish? I doubt that, not against Denise. Because I know Denise, right? Tough girl, right? Big power in the hands. A little predictable with the power. Really, that's kind of all she really has is that right hand. But once that 2nd round starts, Angela, and once Eduarda cannot get these takedowns, because I guarantee Denise starts defending these takedowns with a gassed, big, weight-cut Eduarda, whew, boy, is that girl in trouble, man. And Denise's going to come in And she's going to be staggering around this Eduarda, trying to get these takedowns. And Denise is going to pressure. And Denise is going to pressure. And Denise is going to pressure. And eventually she's going to land that right hand. Because if I know anything about Eduarda Moura and her stand-up game, is that chin up. And is she moving straight front, straight back. And Denise is going to find that chin. And she's going to finish this girl probably in the second round. And Denise Gomes is going to win this fight.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think I agree with the whole Angela Hill's a savvy veteran piece. So, if
Eduarda's
Angela
a
Hill,
weight bully that's going to get tired, man. I'm telling you.
and I get the Angela Hill piece because she is a striker, doesn't typically wrestle. So that was probably a game plan they weren't prepared for. But I do think Denise Gomes is takedownable, and Eduarda will take her down.
She ain't going
She'll
to finish.
probably
You
get
think she's going to
tired.
finish her in the first?
I don't think she'll finish the first, but she could win the first two. She can win the first two. Okay. $8,800 in DraftKings for Eduarda. I actually might spend that money because I think she is going to get the takedowns and the control time. We all know that DraftKings loves takedowns and control time. You're going to have Denise in your DraftKings lineup?
I'm going to have her wherever she wants to be. Okay. That.
And actually, that leads into this super chat. Says, Jacob, please tell me you don't think they're hot.
Tell you what, man. I tell you what. Yeah, I tell you what, man. Tell you what, brother. You ever gone bareback on a horse?
Okay. Yeah, on a horse. Sure.
You ever gone bareback? Change your life. Okay. Nothing like being bareback in the country. I'll tell you that.
If you guys want to unlock everything that Premium has to offer, you can do so now. It is only $10 for an entire month. Picks, bets, round lined leans, and tools. Nobody else is offering what we're offering. Nobody else is in the realm of $10. I have put out a challenge in the past.
This, baby.
I have put out a challenge in the past where I said if you know of a better value to offer everything we have at better value, you let me know. I'll give you Premium for free. And I've had people, hey, this has this. Never has anybody provided. Well, they have some bets and there's some picks in there. Okay, where's the fantasy stuff? Where's the tools? Where's the line mover tracker? Where's the DraftKings optimizer? Does it have ownership projections? Are they preloaded? Is there FanDuel content, underdog content, prize picks content? Nobody comes close. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member. It is only $10 for an entire month. My favorite comment so far about whatever the hell's going on with you is your chest hair situation. Somebody said, Jacob, please tell me that's a Sharpie. I love that comment because that would be amazing if that was a Sharpie.
This is real corn-fed, Midwest grown. Look, the chain is like, God. The chain doesn't move because it's stuck in there. That's real, man. Sorry, I always wear a t-shirt. This is why, man. I don't want, I hate showing off like this, Angelo. And I know that you don't let me be who I really want to be because this is intimidating, especially for you. But this is who I am.